Welcome back to our second of the relaunch episodes of the RV Shenanigans podcast. My name is Ryan.
I'm Lauren.
And we are going to do something different today.
Oh boy, aren't you excited?
And as a full disclosure, Lauren has not seen any of this. We are going to play a little game called Would You Rather?
For the record, I'm not the biggest fan of games to begin with, so this is kind of terrifying, but that's okay.
If you're unfamiliar, I don't know if you're familiar or not,
That's
with
terrifying.
the game Would You Rather?
Oh, okay.
So just in case this is your first time experiencing this little gem, Would You Rather is a really simple game. Two options are given. Pick one.
Are there prizes?
Dinner? Hamburgers later? The kicker is that you kind of have to justify yourself and why you picked it.
Okay.
That's where you get in trouble. So again, this is RV edition, so we're going to kind of keep it in the RV life, and that's what we do kind of.
Right.
So the very first one, and I'm going to point this out that you wouldn't do either of these things,
Always a good place to start.
but I want you to give you your opinion.
Okay.
Would you rather back into a campsite at night in the rain or drive 200 miles with your black tank full? Very, like, splash zone warning full.
You're right. I would never do either of those. I would say I would rather back in at night in the rain.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like you can go slowly with that and you can recover from that. I don't think that there is much recovery from a catastrophe. And 200 miles, that's what, three and a half hours at least. There's a lot of room for error with that. And I don't think the rig would ever be the same.
Don't hit those brakes too hard.
Or a bump or anything.
So, I would pick the same thing. Again, we've done that, sadly. Well, at night. We've backed in at night quite a bit,
I was
actually.
going to say, we have not towed with a full black tank like that.
No, we've
though.
not towed with a full black tank. We've towed with a little bit in the black tank, but not like to the brim full.
No. But we have. We've backed in at night. I don't think we've really backed in like in pouring rain.
I remember setting up in rain. I don't know if I backed in when it was raining or not.
Yeah.
You try to leave those out of your mind when you're doing this whole thing. So, I don't know why I decided to start with the poop one, but okay, ready for number 2?
No, but here we go.
Would you rather boondock in the desert for 2 weeks with no hookups or stay in the busiest resort campground next to 40 screaming kids? Our rig, which does not have a lithium setup. Desert's hot.
Desert's hot.
Ryan's a big guy. He
I don't
radiates
sweat.
heat.
Yeah, and I don't sweat, and the dogs don't do that either.
We also don't like kids. Okay, it's not that we don't like kids. We're not resort RV people. Yes, we go to them, but that's just not our jam.
Unfortunately, I think we're camping with the children because, again, I just don't want to sweat, and it's dangerous for the dogs. So there's that. I'm fine to boondock with our lithium system.
Yeah, that we don't have anymore.
That would be great. I'd be good there. But our current one doesn't, and we don't even have a generator right now.
Did you hear that? I get to buy a lithium system.
That is not what Lauren said. If Ryan finds a sponsor, he can have a lithium system.
He's not getting a lithium system.
No, he's not. So unfortunately, resort land and screaming children, here we come. It's cheaper to buy like noise canceling headphones than it is to buy a lithium
I
system.
don't know. Have you seen noise canceling headphones lately? 2 pairs and then the dogs. I don't know what they get, but they get something. I'm very 50-50. I mean, obviously, I'm assuming desert's going to be hot. And
you can't wash the sheets when you sweat. How do you feel about that?
yeah, and I did that. When I filmed RV Unplugged, it was like 95 degrees and I didn't have AC.
No, and it took you a long time to recover from that.
A little PTSD. Still recovering from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the resort. But I will tell you that begrudgingly. And it's not that we have anything against resorts or kids, but
Then again, I mean, just like with the previous question, with the towing or the backing in the rain, you're not really, these are worst case scenarios.
preferably neither.
Preferably neither.
But because we're just us. We don't have kids, so we don't mind kids.
We like the quiet too.
But the question was, Loud.
That's right.
Loud kids. So that was the portion. Screaming was the word I used. Screaming, just so you know. If they were just kids, awesome. I love Fort Wilderness. I'd go back to Fort Wilderness in a friggin' heartbeat. There's kids around, but they're tired from doing the parks all day. They're being good. I'm getting on my soapbox, aren't I? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Big time.
All right, we're going to move on to numero 4.
3.
3.
1, a 2, a 3.
Good thing I backed up. Note, Ryan, cut this part. I only have 6 or 5. So
Well, then it may be shorter, I
we
guess.
need these to stretch a little bit.
Okay.
All right, number 3. Would you rather have your slides get stuck halfway out? It's happened. Mm-hmm. Or have your awning break off in a wind gust?
The awning.
Yeah, awning all day.
Yeah, all day. Because we can function without an awning. It would be hard to function without the slide.
Coming from experience.
I was going to say, we've had slide issues before.
I don't know why I didn't put have your slide randomly come out whilst driving.
Yeah, that was a fun little trick. Anyways, so no, with the dogs and everything inside, right? Yeah. And so if it was just us, we could probably kind of get by. That's how we get by on the road whenever we make quick stops. But no, if that slide was only halfway out and the dogs and us were all trying to watch TV, we'd be sitting in each other's laps, and that would be bad.
And if it's the couch slide, well, okay. So for instance, she's talking about our RV. And so
which only has one slide.
Yeah, we only have one slide in our RV, and it's got the fridge on one section and then our 3-seater couch on the other. So for us, and if a slide's halfway out, you can't sit on it.
Right.
So you can't use it, which means we're stuck with the dinette that I don't like, but she loves.
I do.
And yeah, so essentially for us, it's practically unusable, the RV, when that, I mean, it's not unusable, but it's unenjoyable.
That is true. Whereas if it's just the awning, we can kind of live without that.
Also, I feel like I could fix the awning. Like I can replace the awning myself, maybe with some extra hands.
Yeah.
But the slide, nope, above my pay grade. That's when you call somebody else to come give you a hand. But I will say the awning, the thing that scares me about the awning is if it rips off, if that pulls away from the sidewall.
That's true.
Now you got holes in the side of your fiberglass or Asdale or whatever you got in your RV.
But still, would you rather have to call the fiberglass people? Because any place that has like lakes and boats and things, they usually have fiberglass people. Or would you rather wait months at an RV repair center to figure out what's going on with your slide?
That is true. So quick story time.
Oh boy.
So we've had to repair fiberglass and we've had a slide pop out.
That's right.
So in our very first RV, the one we do not mention anymore.
She shall not be named.
Coming back. We don't say that name anymore. What is it, Harry Potter that they don't? I don't know. I don't know enough about those movies. Anyway, we had just gotten done filming RV Unplugged. And by we, I mean Ryan.
Completely.
And
again, I don't sweat.
I was making my way back. But while we were filming it, near the completion, I had a slide failure. Awesome. And so we got it back in, and I had been on the phone with the manufacturer. Again, I'm not naming them because I'm not bitter at all. And they pretty much said, well, it's in. Let's get you back, and then and we're living in it full time at this moment. And so I'm coming in the last turn into the campground we're in, and all of a sudden, I'm watching my mirrors for turns, just like you do, and all of a sudden, I see the slide wall literally start to come out. And luckily, I kind of, A, it wasn't a fast turn. B, it was a little road that it wasn't that big of a deal, and it only ended up coming out because I kind of saw it and prevented it from coming out more with force. It ended up coming about 6 to 10 inches, something like that.
Yeah.
Under about a foot or slightly less. So not much at all, but I kind of limped very slowly into the RV park, got to our site, and this was a full-time site we maintain here in Texas, or used to at least, and got it backed in, called the manufacturer, was like, what do I do? And that turned into, why didn't you put a slide lock on it? Why didn't you tell me to put a slide lock on it? I didn't know. I didn't even know what a slide lock was. Apparently, it's just a 2x4.
Exactly.
But I didn't know.
Yeah, you don't know what you don't know.
Exactly. And I wish the person would have said, put a slide lock in before you head back.
That would be
but
lovely.
They didn't. So And then on the second note on that for the fiberglass repair, we've gotten good at that because right when we were getting ready to sell that same rig, because that's how it works, is we may or may not have tried to hug a tree with it.
We kissed it.
Just a little smooch on the back, that's all.
Just a little
But yeah, so we found a fiberglass place, which if you need one in Texas, we got a great one.
We have a fantastic
They
one.
were phenomenal. I would argue that it was probably a better job than the one we got from the original manufacturing process. So anyway, those are our little stories on that little front.
And yes, I'd rather deal with the fiberglass people. For record.
This one's near and dear to my heart.
Oh boy.
It's about food.
Surprised it was that low on the list.
These aren't in any order of importance by any means. I'm trying to make it seem like it's not high on my list.
Anyways.
Okay, would you rather eat only gas station snacks for a week, not Buc-ee's, and not like really nice gas? I'm talking like 7-Eleven or like the one that you're not sure if you're going to go and sketch gas stations, not the good ones.
All right.
Would you rather eat gas station snacks for a week or cook every meal over a campfire in the rain?
Gas station all the way. 100%. One, I don't cook.
Nacho cheese.
2, I have severe asthma, and that campfire smoke, I wouldn't be able to breathe. So it wouldn't be worth eating. So yeah, I'm going for all the preservatives and the chemicals in my food. Yeah, sorry.
Have you ever heard that nacho cheese come out of a can?
Sloppier than that.
And you're getting sound effects with this one. I would actually pick the latter.
Yeah.
But I cooked the meals and the family, and if it wasn't for me, Lauren would live on Pop-Tarts.
Not Pop-Tarts. I'm healthier than that. I would live off of like yogurt and cashews and maybe some oatmeal.
So I would absolutely cook in the rain, could care less about that portion. Umbrellas are a thing.
But then the smoke is like trapped in the umbrella with you.
Move the thing. Move around. I'm not standing over the campfire the whole time.
My goodness. There's just so many moving parts to that. And I'm going to burn it regardless. Like, it's not going to be good. And now everybody has suffered. So
I will say, I don't care. A steak's a steak. And I can do that over the campfire. I guarantee you, if there's a steak at a gas station, do not get it.
All right. So let's level this playing field. How many times has Lauren ever cooked a steak in her entire life?
I'm going to assume 0, but I don't actually know the answer to
0.
this. Okay.
I have never cooked steak. I've never cooked a whole chicken breast.
Seriously?
Really. Like, sometimes I'll cut it up.
I'm having a new segment idea.
So,
Worst RV chefs in America.
oh, nailed it. Yes. So, no, I would rely heavily on help.
You need to cook something.
I bake diabetes all the time, and you like that.
That is very true. I guess that's the agreement we had originally was like, I'll cook the main, you come in with the dessert.
And vegetables. I do like vegetables.
Yeah, but you don't cook
I'll
them.
make like some soups and vegetables and things like that.
That's true. You have done that.
But I think this boils down, not that this is a tangent or anything, but I'm not a big meat eater. And so meat is not a priority to me. And so,
I know, I married her still.
with the agreement.
This wasn't a thing until recently, by the way.
Oh, no, I've never cooked very well. You
No,
knew that.
no, the meat thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm focused on that.
Anyways, I think that's the end of my soapbox.
I like steak. Want to move on? This become a sensitive subject?
For you, I'm fine.
All right. So this one's going to be open-ended. We're going to answer it too, but I want to actually know what y'all's answer would be because this might hit some nerves.
Oh, boy.
In a good way.
Okay.
In a good way. I think I know which direction we're going to go, but I don't. So again, open-ended. Send us your Send us your answers. I'm curious. Would you rather give up your RV for 1 year and travel only by plane,
Okay.
or give up travel completely but stay in your RV for a year?
Oh, I don't like either of those.
Gotta pick one.
Yeah. You know, I despise airports and airplanes and crowds. But I know. Am I staying in the RV alone? Do I have you? Do I have the dogs? Like, what's the situation here? Do I have to cook my own food? Do I have to empty my own?
Do I have to use a campfire?
Do I have to empty my own black tank? Like, where are we in this?
Imagine, I mean, we've sat in a park for 2 weeks in an RV. Go with it. So essentially, you're not doing anything. You're in your RV.
Right.
And you can park it wherever you want. So you can park it outside the Badlands, but you're stuck there. Cannot move it. And so, yeah, there's stuff you can go do, but at some point you're going to run out of stuff in that little area.
Yeah, it's true.
And I will tell you that is a different conversation depending on your RV. So like with us with the truck, or if you have a motorized with a towed, you're fine. Go do stuff. But what if you don't have a motorized? Like what if you're in just like a camper van or something?
Right.
Movie. It's staying there for the year.
That's true, but we don't have a camper van, so we're okay on that one. In this hypothetical, terrible situation. No, I haven't because I'm mulling it over.
So I will tell you mine then, and you can come in after
I think I know which one you would pick.
I'd be gone in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
like
you'd
travel.
be on an airplane in a heartbeat.
But I like to travel.
You do, and you have better experience at the airport than I do.
What do you mean by better? Like happier,
you
or
don't get
I just
stopped,
know how to do it?
You don't get stopped by TSA at the rate that I do.
You don't either. You have pre-check now. Calm down.
Now, but for 20 years, my goodness, we couldn't go through without getting stopped.
Whose fault is that? Quit.
Looking suspicious, I guess, apparently.
Sneaky.
And then how many of the trips did you go on that went smoothly? And how many trips did you go on with me that went to hell in a handbasket?
She does have a knack for bringing the bad juju on.
I mean, like starting with our honeymoon, we were delayed 13 hours on that flight.
There is not enough things to do in the Orlando airport for 13 hours as an FYI.
We went through security 3 times.
Okay, here's the time for the soapbox moment. So Orlando airport, there's very little to eat except for fast food crap past security. Because if you've ever flown in or out of that airport, which a lot of RVers have, unfortunately, because Central Florida, fly home, see somebody, come back. All the good like sit down restaurant, and I'm using the term good very loosely here. The ones that you're willing to sit at to kill more time, the Chili's, the TGI Fridays, that kind of stuff, are all before security. And then you go through security and you get a little tram thing and you go to your terminal and then you got that little food court, which is like, there's always the one staple, I forget the name of it, but the Chinese food that's always in the mall, something walk. There's always some version of a sub shop, like a Subway typically. And then there's typically a burger place and maybe one other thing. And it's I mean, I'm all for a good greasy hamburger, don't get me wrong, but airport greasy hamburger hits different. A little sad. So that's we got stuck there for, well, it started off as a couple of hours. Then it went in, why we went through security so much was we were supposed to get back on the plane. That didn't happen. So we left again, went back to the Chili's, got another bowl of queso.
And a margarita at this
point. We did
point.
that one more time before we finally actually were able to get on a plane 13 hours later.
Right. So there was that. Even this year, coming back from Wisconsin, went to a Packers game, woohoo, and then got diverted to Kansas City.
In all fairness, yeah.
Like, spent the night in Kansas City. Why? I don't know. We were supposed to go from Wisconsin to DFW. I don't think Kansas City was on that route.
Weather.
Weather was moved out. I'm still bitter.
That's what we were told. But yeah, there was no weather in the route. And so I'm sure it was something else to do with the weather that had gone through. But either way, an American who can kiss my boop.
Bleep.
Oh, yeah, we'll refund you a hotel because you got grounded because of this. We never saw a dime.
No, they told us because it was weather, it didn't count. But anyways, I've gone through security before in running shorts and a T-shirt and flip-flops, and they patted down my hair. Like, that's the relationship I have with TSA.
Fairness, there's a lot going on up there. You could hide some things.
Apparently, I could. And so... And unfortunately, I would probably just stay in the RV because it would be easier. There are places I would love to go.
That might be the saddest thing I've ever heard you say.
It is sad. It is. So pre-check makes that a little bit easier. I guess I'm less suspicious now.
You cleared the background check portion. You're like, oh, okay, we can stop patting her down now.
No joke. But anyways, so I'm still a little on the fence. But if I had to pick today based on the number of experiences I've had, I'd probably go to the RV. It's my safe space.
Well, you're going to have to dump all those tanks and feed yourself because I'm going to be on an airplane. What would you pick? I am very, very curious because that could be triggering.
I was going to say, I feel like I'm outnumbered. I think a lot of people would get on an airplane in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I think so too. Now, there's some people that absolutely refuse to get on airplanes that are like, nope, the RV is how I go it. Well, obviously you're taking, if you want to see stuff, you have to get on an airplane into it. And if you're not, you're stuck. So you're pretty much on your RV, and that's about it. So, do you have any that have popped in your head since this that you want to spur on me? Since I spurred 6 on you, 5 on you, however many I did.
No.
Breaking.
The answer is no.
Okay.
That was a yes or no question.
Welcome to the RV Shenanigans Podcast. Chaos. That's all it is.
All it is, all the time.
Hopefully you are liking that we are back. Do us a favor and find us on all the platforms, all the social medias. In most cases, you'll find us under Millers in Motion. But this show is obviously called the RV Shenanigans Podcast. And if you're listening to this on your favorite podcast platform, whatever it may be, the biggest thing you can do to help us out, podcast version of please subscribe on YouTube, which if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, would be to rate and review us. Please be nice.
As you say, hopefully well.
The show, not
Kindly.
us, because I get that, take or leave. But no, please do that. That helps out a lot as far as pushing the podcast out to other people and showing up in feeds and all of that fun stuff. So
There you go.
we either, I'm trying to think in real time where we are. We, and by we, I mean me, I am either just getting to the Hershey show or it was last week.
He doesn't know where he lives. He doesn't know his name.
Where am I going?
Where am I going?
So-
what do I do with these?
We are going to bring you a Hershey recap show at some point. Obviously, I'm going to change it around. I'm going to let Lauren ask me questions. So she's
Yes.
not going to get to go, unfortunately.
No, I'm living vicariously through him this time.
And oh gosh, my longest. It would be our longest trip in the RV. It just happens to also be solo.
Sorry.
Yeah,
There are certain things we can't control. We're going to put it that way.
that's it. You'll find out why very, very soon. But yes, our longest trip, and I'm only going to be there for a couple of days. So if this happens to be before the show, which I don't think it is, I'll be milling about. I'll have a big camera. I'll probably have my cowboy hat on.
He's pretty recognizable in public. You know?
Stand out.
You also hear him sometimes. I don't know if you see him or hear him first. I love you.
I sense a disturbance in the force. I don't know why that popped in my head, but dork. But yeah, so we're going to do a recap on that. There will be videos on the main channel from that. We've got a couple of really fun ideas for some stuff from Hershey. So with that, we are going to sign off and let you guys get about your day, and we're going to go eat some dinner.
Woohoo.
Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you next week. We haven't decided when we're releasing these yet. We haven't released the first one.
Bye.